Okay guys, this is the 2024 tier list. And these are all the new artifacts. So we're going to start off with the old Demon Bell, which is the new Evil Sonata. Which it has gained 50 extra speed. So now, now it has, instead of 50 energy, it's 100 energy. And some extra attack and HP. So now it's even faster, even better. And restores some extra HP. So it's really, really good all around. It's an easy S tier artifact. Okay, next one we got is Antless Cane, but now it is called the Breath of Forest Spirit, which has gained speed, which now is 50 plus speed. And it used to have 60% skill damage, now it has 300k skill damage. Its skill damage is absolutely insane. Precision went up a few. And now it gives some extra, restores extra HP up to 25% at max. So even better. It's really good. It got really updated. It does even more. It's an S tier. Oh my god, is the Staff Punisher of Immortal, which is now called Eater, which it has gained 20% HP as a new extra thing. So all these are gaining an extra bonus stat, which is good. And some extra stats, which its extra stats increases self crit or 15% for 3 rounds. So getting some extra stuff. It's still kind of mid though. And it gives crit damage and all that, which you could just get on a stone. So we're gonna put F tier. It's kind of horrible. So guys, the Magic Stone Sword. That was its old version. Now it is called Devil's Power, which now it gained HP, and now it does insane stuff. It gains shields, gains extra attack. It's just some extra good stuff, and it is pretty good all around. Its abilities are pretty decent, but it's not that useful. We'll put it at B tier. It could still get used a little bit. And guys, Augustus Magic Ball, which now is called Augustus Groan, which now it gained damage reduction, which is absolutely insane because now it's damage reduction, blocks, speed, and attack, which is really, really good. And it gains some extra damage dealt, which is pretty good. So now it's very strong, very defensive, and does some extra attack. So it's really, really good all around. We'll put it A tier. Is the Kiss of Ghost, which now the new name is Soul Seeker's Touch, which it gained all damage dealt, and it does some pretty good stuff. Gains some extra HP. It gains dodge for 2 rounds now, so it does some really good, unique stuff. But it still is not the best. It's not the worst, but we'll put C tier. The guy used to be called Lucky Candy Bar, but now it is called Sweet Wonder, which has gained control immunity, which is honestly not the best stat to gain, but now it's extra control immune, stun immune. It's really good all around, and now it's gaining some extra all damage dealt, all damage reduction, by 30%. It's pretty good. Just some extra stuff. Candy Bar is pretty good, but with some extra control immunity is pretty decent, but it's not the best addition, so we'll put it at C tier. As well for Torch, which now is called Flicker Torch, which it just gains some extra attack. It gained crit damage received by 30%, restores self HP, and so it gains HP, and it's pretty mid though. Put F tier. It's still kind of trash. It used to be called Golden Crown, but now it is called Pure Golden Crown, because now it has gained crit damage reduction, and all the stats are extra beefy and extra strong. So it's very insane. And now it resets the 50% damage reduction, and it decreases, but now it resets around 6 to get it back to being strong. So that's really, really good. We'll put it at an S tier. Next one we got is Rui Scepter, which is now called Dragon Rui, which has gained damage reduction, which is very, very good, because now you take less damage, which is always good. And it used to be 75 plus speed, now it's 100, so extra speed. And now it has a 50% chance to gain 100 energy. So if you high roll, you're going to get all your energy at the start of each battle. So it can be insane with base sometimes. I've seen it. It's crazy. It's honestly one of the best additions. It just could get full energy instantly. It's an easy S tier. Next one we got Snowheart, which now is called Will of Winter, which has gained speed. So now as it used to be 50% energy, it's 100 energy, 50 speed, so it's another speed. Control immunity, HP, pretty decent, and then has gained some extra, reduces the target speed by 60, energy by 20, and attack by 20%, so it's messing up the opponent a lot. So those extra additions could be kind of helpful, honestly. So we'll put it at B tier. It's also pretty good. Next one we got is Mlock Strings, which now is called Lingering Melody of Universe, which has gained 50 plus speed, which is really good, and its energy is all the way to 100 instead of 50, and it has gained a lot of good stuff, some extra attacks, some extra it restarts the stat as well. It restarts the attack stat, so you could get it back and it could be super duper strong. So it's extra, it's better. Mlock Strings is always good, so we'll put it as solid A tier. This one is Gilded Purple Fan, which is really good, and now it is called Fan of Love and Despair, which it has gained attack, which is very, very good. And now its crit damage reduction is 67%, which used to be 50%, so gained a lot of extra crit damage reduction. Its attack, and the new attack node makes it extra good, because now extra attacks, and now it has some extra, it restores some extra HP now, so Fan is an extra chunky, extra beefy. It's an easy S tier. Very good with Vulcan, for sure. One is Elusive Mirror, and the new one is called Spiritual Mirror. So it has gained control immunity, which that's always helpful. It used to have 75 speed, 50 energy, now it's just 100, so that's really good. And it gains some extra control immunity by like 1%, just needs some extra damage reduction by 3%. So, you know, that's alright, we'll take it. Some extra good stuff to Elusive Mirror. So, and Elusive Mirror is always good with Betty, but Rue might overstep it. We will have to see. We'll put it at S tier though. It's still an extra buff. Extra good. Now we're at the last one, Auspicious Lucky Cat, which now is called Fortune Jade Toad, which has gained 50% block, which is, ooh, we'll take it. Now it's extra chunky, which is real good. Now it's control immunity, HP, all damage reduction, and block. The three stats are all at 32%, which is pretty good. So it gained an extra 8% on all of the stats. Then it has gained 3% speed, no 3 speed, increased 3% attack, 3% HP, and 10% energy. So that's extra good, extra strong. It's a good A tier. It's pretty good. So put A tier, and that's really, really good. Yeah, that's all the rankings, and yeah, it's pretty cool. See you guys in the next one.